All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader, Forex trader, here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. I get to where I can roll that off pretty good every day. Well, happy Friday to you, and Merry Christmas to you. Glad you stopped by the channel today. Don't forget, none of this that I'm going to give you is financial advice. It never is, but I'm glad to share with you how I spend my money, but I'm never telling you how to spend yours. And we're going to look at the market. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to try to look at Litecoin a little bit and Ethereum in light of Bitcoin, and so as we correlate those charts. But I want to show you a couple things. Got a very quick video today. I have a hot date tonight. I'm going out with my wife, and we have somebody watching our children, so that's fantastic. So I've got to get this video out and ready to go. Sorry it's late today. We're going to hopefully get the videos out to you during the morning times starting next week, and then the evening times we'll update the Telegram group with the second video. So with that being said, let's jump in. All right, so a couple things of note just to look at. We've got this sideways action, and this wave is not proportional to this wave. So I'm not inclined to think, guys, number one, that this is like a fourth wave and we're waiting for a fifth wave move up. I'm not inclined to think that. That's point number one. Point number two is that we have an expanded flat, in my opinion. We have a three-wave move to the upside like this. I spent a lot of time in the live stream last night talking about this. Really good live stream last night. It was session 10 of our Trading Night School. I recommend that you watch it. It really a lot of good information. It was a review of what we know from Elliott wave so far. But basically, we got a three-wave move to the upside right there. My mouse is having a hard time right now. Then we got a three-wave move down. So we got a 3 and a 3 in that third wave, that B wave. So that A and that B wave comes 100% plus a little bit more. So it goes beyond the origin of the A wave, right? So that's what we call an expanded flat. Except here, the C wave isn't expanded. It's actually in a running position. In other words, it's very short and truncated. It's kind of matching up with the 786 extension right here. If I put the extension on it, we'd get the 786 extension. And it's matching up with those trend lines as well. And so, in other words, it's respecting, I'm trying to draw it, it's respecting that line right there. So I'm expecting this running flat to be complete. That's my idea. At least that's my number one count. That's my bias right now. That's what I'm doing. We also have, if you look on the larger time frames, I'm on the 4 hour right now. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Trying to get my RSI here. We almost have, let's see. Let's try the daily, see what we've got going on. Well, technically, absolutely we do, actually. So technically, right now, as we sit on the daily chart, we have prices making lower lows while the RSI is making higher highs, okay? Technically, that is called hidden bearish divergence. That is hidden bearish divergence. The only other problem here is we also have right here, we've got bullish divergence, but that comes with the flat. And so don't think that bullish divergence is going to be a continuation. I don't believe so. If I go to the 4 hour chart, we definitely have hidden bearish divergence on the 4 hour. It's beautiful to see. So we got a downward right here from that peak to that peak, and then from this peak right here to that peak. Well, I'm trying to, guys. I really am. From this peak to that peak, it makes a higher high. So you see the RSI is moving to the upside while price is moving to the downside. That's what we call hidden bearish divergence. In other words, the price, the strength of the move is maxing out. It's pushing hard, right? But it's not able to push the price up with it, and so to make a higher high. So the strength of the move is maxing out, while but all the strength it can muster is basically to make a lower low. So that's hidden bearish. So it's a continuation pattern is what that is. It's continuation. So I'm looking for a move to the downside probably this evening with the close, probably during this video or right after the video, after you see it. Looking for a move to the downside. That's my number one. I am short right now, and I have been waiting through this little time of little uptrend, but I'm looking for a down move right now. Let's look at the lower time frame. So we got the hidden bearish divergence. We also have the flat right here that looks like 5 waves is complete. This does not look like a continuation to the upside. This looks like it's about to roll over. and to move to the downside. So let's take a peek here on the 5-minute chart here and take a peek at these waves and see what we can make of them. Okay, what I like to do here when I see a clear trend line being formed, I like to draw it there, and I want to see this. I want to see this come down. And a lot of times, what you'll see, and it just kind of lets you know when the dump's going to happen, is you'll see basically price come down. It'll fight it a little bit, and then it'll fall through, retest it, and then it'll tank. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of looking for right now. Let's see if that's going to happen. It may or may not. We may get another move to the upside. So keep that in mind. Jim could always be wrong. I'm always, I can be wrong. Okay, here's another trend line we want to pay attention to right there as well. So this trend line is going to actually, if I clone that guy right there, we got a nice little channel right here. So let me teach you how to draw a channel. There. So right here, there's a little channel tool right there. You have to find it in your chart. Draw it from the bottom there. When price is moving to the upside, you draw it from the bottom. When price is moving to the downside, you draw it from the top there. Okay, I'm going to just channel this section right here because my take on this is that this is a one wave, and this 3-wave move that we just got is a 2-wave, and this is a 1-2 of the next wave, looking for a move down like that. That's a possible count. It doesn't have to be that way, but it is a possible count. So we could have a 1-2, 1-2. I was saying last night that this could have been a 1-2. This could have been a 1-2, 1-2 right here, but it got invalidated once it made a higher high than that. So that is out. So if we make a higher high here, then we don't have a 1-2, 1-2 on our hands anymore. We've got something else. But looks like we've got a nested set of 1-2s right here is what I'm looking at for now. If we make a higher high, if we end up breaking this high here, then what we're going to have is mainly an ABC correction. So we're going to have boom, boom, boom like that, some kind of a 3-wave. I just don't like it, and I don't like this wave right there because it looks like an impulse wave, okay? It looks like an impulse wave to me. It doesn't look like a 3-wave, so I would be pretty shocked if that is anything other than an impulse. So if it's anything other than an impulse, then so be it. It is what it is. The market can do whatever they want to do, but it would be a 3-wave move to the upside like that. So I'd be watching for that. But I'm not right now. I'm really looking for this down move, 1-2, 1-2, and then gonna get a down move. Maybe tonight, maybe late this evening. We'll have to wait and see. But we're not showing much strength to the upside, not much follow through to the upside. Nothing's looking that fantastic. Now on the small time frame, we got to be careful here because I am seeing some hidden bullish divergence. So I'll show you the hidden bullish on the small time frame. So hidden bullish is on the bottoms when you have price making higher lows right here, but the RSI is actually moving to the downside. In other words, the bearish power to the downside is moving. So bearish power is pushing, but it's unable to push price lower than the last low. It's the same thing as hidden bullish divergence, or excuse me, hidden bearish divergence, but it's the opposite. So this would be an example of hidden bullish divergence on the 5-minute, but that's only going to give you another push to the upside. Okay, so that's only going to give you one more. In other words, the divergence that you see is only good for the next move. It's not good for 10 moves after that. It's good for the next move. So we might be getting a bump off of this like that and another high. And if that's the case, we might then have our 3-wave move like that. And then we get a move to the downside. The other option here, guys, is that we've got some kind of a 1-2, and this is a 1-2, and this is a 1-2. I mean, it's just got a bunch of 1-2s to the upside. It can't be anything other than that because we don't have any diagonals there. We don't have any clear, motive waves, and everything's bright. It's just an odd shape there. So, looking more to the downside to me, but sometimes my eyes get locked into that. I'm not a perma bear, but I've been looking at bear markets so long, you just kind of get looking at it. So. Anyway, so be careful to the upside, guys. That is a possibility, but I'm inclined to say down. But with the way price action is, and actually seeing that hidden bullish divergence on the 5-minute, I know there's probably going to be another push to the upside here shortly, unless price gets moving down pretty quick here. Let's see if there's on the 15-minute we don't quite have the hidden bullish divergence that we have. Everything's kind of moving to the upside. So it's only on the 5-minute chart that we've got that. So not real credible, guys. Not real credible. The divergence, the hidden divergence is better on the higher time frames. Okay? All right, so that's what I'm looking for here, guys. So basically, I'm looking for down. I don't foresee us making a higher high. If we do, okay, let me share you the targets, okay. So I'm prepared to trade this long if necessary, but I might just let it go as well and just wait to short it. But we're looking for targets up here at $7,800 to $8,000. Okay, let me show you what I would be looking for here. Actually, let me go out to the 2 hour. 4 hour would be fine. There we go. On the 4 hour, let me throw the extension here on what we would expect here. Boom, boom, like so. Yeah, we're looking at 7,800 to 8,200, 8,150 in that ballpark there for the 1-to-1 and the 127. It could go as high as $8,600 there. I'm not sure if I pulled my fibs 100% perfectly, but they're close enough. So we have a possibility between $7,800 and $8,500 in that ballpark. All right, guys, so if we get a move to the upside, watch those targets. You have the upside targets. The downside targets are going to be down 6,000, even lower to 57, and then $5,500 region. So, all right, that's my look in the market. Let's take a peek at Ethereum as well. You can see kind of Ethereum kind of rolling over as well, but it needs to go over a little quicker unless we create that hidden bullish divergence there. So we may just get a smaller move before up. So yeah, we're still looking, same thing. It's the same wave shape and everything is Bitcoin, except that we don't have the flat in the same way. Well, we do, actually, we do. But the shape of this is smaller and, it's more sideways. Pretty sure that's not an impulse wave. So I think we might get some wave action both on Bitcoin and Ethereum where we get a hit to the high and then a tank, something starting to the downside. So watch out for that shape, guys. Watch out for a hit to the high, just like one more small hit to the high, and then a move to the downside. Boom, and then boom. Okay, could even break the high up here, right there, and then come on down in Litecoin. So those are the options there. Anyway, that's my look in the market tonight. Be careful, be safe. Don't be too greedy, and don't be in too rush to be bullish here. I don't think we're super bullish yet, guys. I don't think we're quite ready for that. All right. So be safe out there. I have got a date with my wife tonight, so we're going to go enjoy that. All right. So you guys have a fantastic evening. We'll see you on the flip side tomorrow morning with a Saturday morning update, and we'll see what the market's doing. Until then, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.